The main reasons why we want to make a kelp farm is simply because you could use kelp for making water source blocks. And when you're in a very water depleted area like the Nether, kelp can be used to generate more water when you need it. Now it's time to do a different kind of farm. In this case, we're going to be using foxes in order to make a sweet berry farm. What up, my roomies, and welcome back to the technical guide to Minecraft. And today we're going to be making a sweet berry farm. But why are we now at a powdered snow / ice farm? Well, it's because of the location. See, right below us is a snowy taiga / snowy plain, and in order to get foxes, we need to be in this biome specifically. And because this farm is so close to Ambrosia, I figured, why not? Let's go pick up some foxes over here. First things first, we're going to need to grab the coordinates to this. 490 by 649. So let's head down to the bottom and go construct this nether portal so we don't have to make another one. I usually come prepared with this stuff. So let's make one real quick. So obsidian. And this is partly why I like to be prepared, because usually it means I don't have to keep running back and forth. I guess while this is out, we should also grab ourselves some leads. So let's go check if this is tethered properly to the nether roof. Okay, cool. With this, we'll be able to go grab some foxes and then bring them over to the nether roof. I really don't want to deal with these people right now. There we go. Now that that's all taken care of, let's go find some foxes. Oh, fox. Nice. 2 foxes. No, don't. All right, dogs. Man, oh wow, I am pincushioned. I forgot that wolves attack foxes, so this might be a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Let's do Control B so we can see some hitboxes, because they kind of camouflage in the background, so we need to make sure we can see it. Those are chickens. Don't need chickens. I need foxes. Fox! Come here, fox. No. Okay, I got 1, so that's good. We need to grab 1 more just so we can start breeding them, and unfortunately, the second one died. Let's turn on hitboxes again and start looking around. Oh, gotcha. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, fox. Stop running. There we go. Let's go back to the other fox and start breeding these things. That took way too long. Start breeding these. Boom, here's a small one. Time to get on the boat. And now we have to carefully fall into this. So, come on. Just nail the landing. There we go. Nice. Okay, then from here, we can just carefully fall onto the side. Yes, perfect. Let's get rid of this boat. Tie you here, and that's 1 down. That's basically how we're going to do this. So, let's get the rest of the foxes ready and then finish this build. Okay, after about an hour of doing this, oh my goodness, we finally have enough foxes in order to do a sweet berry farm. But what does this have to do with a sweet berry farm? Why do I need so many foxes? And what does this have to do with automating the system? Welcome to KiguCorp, where safety is a concern. Right in front of me, we have just a modest sweet berry bush, which after it grows to its 4th full stage, will produce a bunch of berries. So if we were to just right click this, we get ourselves 2. So 1 berry bush, 2 berries, automatic profit. Because these berries, once you have a master level butcher, will actually buy these off of you. Cheaper more if you've optimized your villagers, as we've done with the previous episode for the void trader. So if we were to optimize this, you could easily have sweet berries being sold for 1 berry per emerald, meaning that sweet berries can be one of the best trades you have if you just want a lot of emeralds. Now, the standard manual farm usually just consists of a row of sweet berry bushes, something to obstruct you from getting to it, whether it be through trapdoors or slabs, and just going down the line, just right clicking. But of course, we don't want to do that for us. We want to make sure that it's automated so that we can just let the system run and get more and more sweet berries for us without having to lift a finger. And this is where foxes come in, because foxes can harvest sweet berry bushes, But there's one problem. Foxes tend to fall asleep, meaning that they won't be interacting with the sweet berries because, well, quite frankly, it's because they're asleep. But there is a way around this. By putting down an armor stand, they instantly wake up, even if they don't have vision of the armor stand. And having the armor stand there allows the fox to be alert, and given enough time, will then begin harvesting berries, like the one you just saw right behind me. By using an armor stand, a fox, and sweet berries, we can automate this and make it even better. So right in front of me, we have just that. We have the sweet berries, the foxes, and the supply line, which will go back and forth to collect it. And as per usual, the supply line in this case is emulating the supply collection system for ambrosia, so that when it does get collected, it'll get sent immediately into the storage system. So like before, in this one, the fox right now is asleep. But if you were to put down an armor stand, it'll promptly wake up. Soon our cute little friend over here is gonna go around and collect some berries. And just like that, the collection system with the hopper minecart immediately picks it up and dumps into the chest, which again is, for all intents and purposes, the ambrosia storage center. Now the hardest part about this is getting the foxes themselves, because if I were to go to survival, the first instinct of a fox is to run away from the player, because even if you friend them, they still remain afraid of the player. That is of course until they have a kid. Don't you look at me like that. So if these two were to make a baby, then those two foxes will still be afraid of me, as that one is now running away like a mad lad, but the baby will not. The baby will trust the player, and in order to lead him around, it's as simple as grabbing a lead and then just moving. It's really all there is to it. And then once you have the babies, you just put them into position in each of their chambers, and they'll collect sweet berries for you all the time, without rest. For those that want to play around with this, there's going to be a schematic and a world download in the description below. And with that in mind, let's head back to the technical guide world and get to it. Quick interruption. I noticed that only 12% of you are actually subscribed to this channel. Watching this long, I must be doing something right. So if you like this video, hit that like button and please subscribe to this channel. Any support helps, and these videos take a bit long to make. Thank you so much, and back to the video. Oh wow, this farm is already in work, and I literally just finished this build. We're already making profit off of just a bit of a setup. I like how even symmetry of it being small to tall, small to tall has a sort of pattern. And I might actually replace these quartz staircase over here as well, just so everything's kind of symmetrical. Now later down the line, of course, we're going to... Oh, come on, I'm just trying to record. If you also notice from the bottom, I've also replaced the supply line, just so I can better control what output that I need for each of these farms, because we're getting to the point where we don't need to have some of these farms active, and just having them dump more and more into the system, kind of a waste of resources. So we modified it so that we can have more of these levers just in case. Now eventually in the future, I am going to change some of the white concrete to a different sort of concrete or wool or something, just to give it more life. But for me, right now, the white concrete sort of acts as the template for it. And while I do like the modernistic feel of it, let's be honest, it's kind of bland. We have sweet berry farms on each 4 of the quadrants, all currently active as notated by the levers on the bottom, and it won't be long until we can just turn it off because we'll have enough sweet berries as well, which ultimately means we have unlimited emeralds that we can play for. And please stop staring at me, you're way too close to my space. Thank you. And now that the sweet berry farm is done and dusted, it's time to move on to the next game tick based farm for this mini series, I'm gonna call it, and that's of course dripstone.